Welcome to the Virginia Governor's EMS Awards. Today, we honor these everyday heroes who are heroes every day.
Hello, I'm Virginia Governor Ralph Northam, and I am pleased to join you virtually today to celebrate your tremendous accomplishments and dedication to the people of Virginia. Each year, the Governor's EMS Awards recognize exceptional EMS providers, agencies, nurses, doctors, and organizations that support emergency medical care in our Commonwealth. And while we can't be together in person for our annual awards ceremony this year, I am fortunate for this opportunity to personally thank all of you for the outstanding and integral work you do every day throughout Virginia. This has been a difficult and unprecedented year as we continue to respond and adapt to the biggest health crisis of our lifetimes with little reprieve. And you are on the front lines of it. As a doctor, I know the unique stresses that our EMS providers are facing, and I know this pandemic has placed extraordinary demands on you and your loved ones. You are working long hours and putting your own health and safety at risk every day in order to help Virginians who are sick with this virus. But your continued service has not gone unnoticed. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for everything you have done and continue to do. This year, Virginia's 11 regional EMS councils selected 106 nominees to be considered for the state level award. And of those nominees, 12 extraordinary winners are being honored with the 2020 Governor's EMS Awards. Your recognition at the local and state level is a true testament to your ongoing efforts to support emergency pre-hospital patient care in our Commonwealth. I look forward to a time when we can get back to a new normal and we can all be together again. But until then, please take care and stay safe.
Please welcome your host, Gary Brown.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gary Brown, and I'm the Director of the Office of Emergency Medical Services, and I would like to welcome you to the 2020 Governor's EMS Awards program. As you can see, we are doing this program virtually, and due to the pandemic, you can also see that my hair has turned white from staying home during the pandemic. But we do welcome you to the program. We're excited to bring this to you. The pandemic has presented many challenges for us in presenting this program, but I do want to thank everyone for your contributions and your excellence in EMS throughout the year.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 Governor's EMS Awards. Our first category is the Governor's EMS Awards for Outstanding Contribution to EMS by high school seniors. The competitive scholarship is awarded to high school seniors who have been affiliated with an EMS agency within the EMS region for at least 6 months and who are currently enrolled or will be enrolled in an institution of higher learning or an accredited ALS training program in the coming year. The winners will be eligible to win the Dr. Carol Gilbert $5,000 Scholarship Award at the state level. The nominees are William Andrews of Bensley Bermuda Volunteer Rescue Squad, Macy Bryant of Wintergreen Fire and Rescue, Seth Craig of Gloucester Volunteer Fire and Rescue, Jordan O'Hare of Grottoes Rescue Squad, Kejwan Payne of Lake Monticello Rescue Squad, Ethan Regan of Concord Rescue Squad, Emma Skeen of Cleveland Life Saving Crew, Timothy Wilkening of Lake of the Woods Rescue Squad, Isaiah Wilt of Warren County Fire and Rescue Department. And the winners are Emma Skeen and William Andrews. Emma Skeen joined Cleveland Junior Life Saving Crew as soon as she could, with the intention of following in her parents' and grandparents' footsteps and continuing the inspiring work that they were and are still doing. In the 3 years since, she has had the opportunity to further her education, serve in a leadership role, and inspire others to volunteer, just as her family inspired her. Through her involvement in EMS, she gained her certification as a Virginia EMT, served first as lieutenant of the junior crew, and has inspired and encouraged many of her peers to become volunteers. If given the opportunity to improve the EMS system in Virginia, Emma said that she would implement measures to provide mental health awareness amongst EMS providers. Emma believes that her continued education is essential not only to furthering her knowledge and opportunities, but to serving others and pursuing a future career in law. William Andrews discovered his passion for emergency medicine early in his EMS career and credits his family for sparking that interest. He served as junior captain for Bensley Bermuda Volunteer Rescue Squad and vice president of the State Association of Junior Rescue Squads. William also serves as a member of the Carson Volunteer Fire Department. His favorite part about volunteering is the ability to take care of patients and make a difference in a stranger's life. If given the opportunity to improve the EMS system in Virginia, William shared that he would work to improve ambulance overuse and would incorporate the use of community paramedicine and social work to best assist those seeking care. William takes pride in his dedication to expanding his medical knowledge and feels he is making a difference in his patient's life, his community, and the EMS field. The next category is the Governor's EMS Award for Outstanding Contribution to EMS Telecommunication, an award for emergency medical telecommunicator, public safety answering point administrator, supervisor, or training officer whose outstanding dedication and service has demonstrated an exceptional contribution to the improved delivery of emergency medical services in the local, regional, or statewide EMS system. The nominees are Tavel Abrams of City of Newport News 911 Center, Brandon Cock of Bedford County Emergency 911 Center, Barbara Hughes of Suffolk Police Department, John Corman of Fairfax County Department of Public Safety Communications, Allison Marshall of Fauquier Emergency Communications Center, Logan Underwood of NRV 911 Communications Center, Winchester Emergency Communications Public Education Team, Tammy Witt of Goochland's Sheriff's Office. And the winner is John Corman. John Corman has served with Fairfax County's Department of Public Safety Communications since 1999. In that time, he has been a communication operations supervisor for 12 years and operations manager since 2016. John is the primary point of contact with the Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department to coordinate fire, EMS, and EMD-related issues. He leads the Fire Department Liaison Group, which serves a collaborative group of call takers, dispatchers, and fire department personnel to streamline the process between agencies. John is also a contributor at the state level, serving his second term on the State EMS Advisory Board and as the chairman of the board's Communications Committee. On the national stage, he is an active member of the Association of Public Safety Communications Officials Emergency Medical Dispatch Instructor Committee. John diligently works to improve telecommunications and advocates for local and regional policy changes regarding the collaboration between fire, EMS operations, and telecommunicators.
I see you, Charlottesville. Thanks for joining us. How cavalier of you. I see you, Virginia Beach. I see you, Bristol. At least this side of Bristol in Virginia. But hey, Tennessee, we welcome you as well. I see you, Roanoke, the star city that you are. You're looking good. I see you, Richmond, or I like to refer to you as the River City, or RVA. You are the capital. I see you, Northern Virginia. Oh, what's all that smog behind you?
The next category is the Governor's EMS Award for Outstanding Contribution to EMS for Children. This award is presented to an individual organization or program that exemplifies outstanding dedication and service to the contribution, development, and/or enhancement of EMS for children in Virginia. The nominees are Chesapeake Fire Department, Kimberly Melson of Life Care Medical Transport, Chris Moyer of Augusta County Fire Rescue, Northumberland County Department of Emergency Services, Stephen Rasmussen of VCU Health. And the winner is Chesapeake Fire Department. The Chesapeake Fire Department is an organization that continually goes above and beyond to improve the lives of future generations with programs dedicated to injury and illness prevention and enhanced pre-hospital care. The agency hosts numerous programs geared towards teaching children fundamental life-saving skills, programs such as Camp Fury Chesapeake, which is a partnership between the agency and a variety of public safety organizations, as well as the Girl Scouts of the Colonial Coast. Through Camp Fury, the Chesapeake Fire Department teaches children and families hands-only CPR, first aid, how to treat bleeding emergencies, and stroke recognition. The program also encourages illness and injury prevention through a focus on fitness, healthy eating, and teamwork. Additional programs include the Juvenile Fire Setters Program, the Adventure Intervention Mentor Program, and the partnership with the Chesapeake Career Center, which encourages and supports high school students in their pursuit of EMT certification. And our next category is the Governor's EMS Award for Outstanding Contribution to EMS Health and Safety. This award goes to an individual program, business, or licensed EMS agency within the Commonwealth of Virginia that has demonstrated comprehensive and/or significant accomplishments programs that make a significant contribution to or provide for the health, safety, and welfare of EMS providers. The nominees are Corey Bernardo of Richmond Ambulance Authority, Matthew Bunting of Norfolk Airport Fire Department, Edward Cantwell of Hampton Division of Fire and Rescue, Life Care Medical Transports, Chris Meyer of City of Fairfax Fire Department, PHI Air Medical, Air Care 2, Jonathan Smith of Putting a Dent in Mental Health, Susan Walton of Appomattox County Volunteer Rescue. And the winner is Jonathan Smith. Jonathan Smith is the founder of Putting a Dent in Mental Health, a nonprofit organization geared towards saving the lives of first responders and their families from mental health crises. Jonathan created the program in memory of his best friend and fellow firefighter who lost his life to suicide. Since his death, Jonathan has made it his personal mission to get programs started so that others are able to identify possible red flags and triggers that could possibly prevent someone's death. Jonathan's goal is to stop the negative stigma associated with mental health issues and encourage people to speak out about their feelings and tell their story. To combat the problem, Jonathan's organization sponsors a class in mental health first aid for fire and EMS. The class focuses on the unique experience and needs of firefighters and EMS personnel and is a resource designed to make a difference in their lives, their families' lives, and the communities in which they live.
Congrats to all those winners. Hey, Adam, are you right there?
Hey, Gary.
Did you get the meme I sent you?
I did. Hilarious.
Adam and I have been sending each other these funny memes and GIFs. And since we're virtual, let's share this with the audience as well.
Gary, that one was great.
Yeah! Ha! I love this one.
That one goes into the Hall of Fame.
Up next is the Governor's EMS Award for Nurse with Outstanding Contribution to EMS. This award is in recognition of a nurse who exemplifies outstanding service in emergency medical services, knowledge and performance of EMS nursing skills, and high standards of cooperation and leadership with other EMS personnel and agencies. The nominees are Daniel Freeman of Carilion Clinic, Susan Halpin of Mary Washington Hospital, Lauren Plain of Centera Norfolk General Hospital, Catherine Schultz of Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU, Sarah Watkins of Riverside Regional Medical Center, Jill Young of Centera Rockingham Memorial Hospital. And the winner is Daniel Freeman. Dan Freeman has been instrumental in helping to maintain a standard of excellence for trauma patients and families for over 15 years. He is currently the Director of Trauma Services at Carilion Roanoke Memorial Hospital, the only Level 1 trauma center in Southwest Virginia. In this role, as well as his previous role as Trauma Quality and Performance Manager, he works closely with the EMS community in identifying areas for growth and improvement in communication and knowledge among many levels of providers. Dan's previous experience as a flight nurse and emergency department nurse provides him with an opportunity to understand how vital it is to share and combine the unique knowledge and needs both EMS providers and ED staff need to render consistent, high-quality care to some of the most vulnerable patients he encounters. Dan prides himself on his ability to build relationships with caregivers across the region and state, which allows for productive conversations, policy work, and, more importantly, the improvement of trauma care as a system. Next is the Governor's EMS Award for Outstanding Pre-Hospital Provider. This award recognizes an individual who exemplifies outstanding dedication and service to his or her community through involvement with EMS, an individual that serves as a mentor in growth and development of the EMS field. And the nominees are Stephanie Adams of Portsmouth Fire Rescue and Emergency Services, Matthew Batten of Greene County Rescue Squad, Aaron Bunch of Waynesboro First Aid Crew, Sonia Carrico of Delta Response Team, Jason Crouch of Roanoke Fire EMS, Christopher Judkins of James City County Fire Department, Sarah McDaniel of Richmond Ambulance Authority, Samuel Neglia of Sterling Volunteer Rescue Squad, Kevin Rexroad of King George County Department of Fire Rescue and Emergency Services, Ethan Skeen of Cleveland Life Saving Crew. And the winner is Samuel Neglia. Sam Neglia is a retired federal law enforcement special agent who has continued his public life in the service of others by volunteering with the Sterling Volunteer Rescue Squad. In the brief 10 years that Sam has been with the company, he has transitioned from a BLS provider to nationally registered EMT paramedic and has completed course and certification for critical care flight medic and tactical medic. Sam's dedication to pre-hospital care knows no boundaries, and he involves himself tirelessly in any effort that enhances service delivery with the Sterling Volunteer Rescue Squad and the Loudoun County Combined Fire and Rescue System. In his role as president with Sterling Rescue, Sam has made outreach to the community a priority. He has also been instrumental in serving on committees that have enhanced the knowledge and skills of EMS providers.
I hear there's going to be a lot of great filters in this presentation. Let's see. Whoa. I know I had butterflies before the show, but this is ridiculous. Oh my God. That's kind of scary. Meow. I like this one. This makes my hair and beard look really good. I wonder if we can use this in the show.
Next, we recognize the Governor's EMS Award for Outstanding Pre-Hospital Educator. This award is presented to a provider who exemplifies outstanding teaching and leadership qualities while participating as an educator in an EMS program. And the nominees are Dennis Albertson of Rockingham County Fire and Rescue, Adam Alford of VCU Center for Trauma and Critical Care Education, Kevin Boyer of Albemarle County Fire Rescue, Melissa Brock of Roanoke Fire EMS, Maurice Bruce of Lord Fairfax EMS Council and Handley High School, Daryl Clements of Navy Region Mid-Atlantic Fire and Emergency Services, Robbie Herndon of Southwest Virginia Paramedic Program, Ryan Kirk of Prince William County Department of Fire and Rescue, Tamara McDaniel of Richmond County Department of Emergency Services, William Tosick of Spotsylvania County Fire Rescue and Emergency Management. And the winner is Daryl Clements. Daryl Clemens has been involved in EMS education for over 20 years and has remained dedicated to student achievement and improving the overall quality of emergency medical services. His vast experience and high standards have enabled Navy Region Mid-Atlantic Fire and Emergency Services to consistently produce high-qualified EMTs and paramedics. Daryl is currently the lead instructor and field internship clinical coordinator for Navy Region's state-accredited BLS training program and is the owner and program director for Redline Training Group, LLC. Daryl has also used his background as a U.S. Navy corpsman to assist in developing a unique joint initiative with Navy Medical Center Portsmouth to enable active duty corpsmen to obtain National Registered EMT certification under Navy Region's accredited training program. Daryl uses progressive teaching methods to ensure that students receive a cutting-edge education to prepare them to be highly capable EMS professionals upon graduation.
Let's mess with Gary a little bit. Let's change his background. He won't know. Virtually we can do anything. Let's put him in the mountains in the Shenandoah Valley. He's used to this one. Let's put him in traffic on the Beltway in Northern Virginia. He went to VCU. Let's put UVA behind him.
We have this down pat. Let's do it. Let's do it.
And we're live.
Hey, we sure hope you are enjoying the show. Please share your comments with us in the box below.
And up next, the Governor's EMS Award for Outstanding EMS Agency. This award honors an EMS agency that exemplifies outstanding professionalism and service to its community, whose high level of patient care is evident by innovative training, community awareness, preventive health programs, public relations efforts, and participation in local, regional, and statewide EMS systems. And the nominees are Ashland Volunteer Rescue Squad, City of Waynesboro Fire Department, Gretna Fire and Rescue, Hampton Division of Fire and Rescue, Life Care Medical Transports, Navy Region Mid-Atlantic Fire and Emergency Services, Shawnee Volunteer Fire and Rescue. And the winner is Navy Region Mid-Atlantic Fire and Emergency Services. Navy Region Mid-Atlantic exemplifies outstanding professionalism and service to both the Navy community as well as the surrounding partner jurisdictions. The agency provides emergency service to an expansive military infrastructure, including the largest naval installation in the world and the Navy's East Coast Master Jet Base. During the past year, the agency responded to over 7,000 emergencies, including structural, medical, hazardous materials, and aircraft emergencies across the Hampton Roads area. The Navy Region Mid-Atlantic provides support for numerous recreation events across Hampton Roads and routinely provides public services to Navy families, such as station tours for local children, fire safety education, and holiday parades for base housing communities. The agency's emergency medical service providers are patient advocates in the strongest sense, with concern for patients' continuity of care, emotional well-being, privacy, and the protection of their personal property.
Congratulations all, and thank you for all that you do. And I'm not the only one who wants to thank you. Here are some very special friends that also want to express their appreciation.
Thank you for being the best dad ever. We love you. I'm super proud of my dad because he works super hard at work and at home. He does a lot to help people.
Matt is the most hardworking person I know. He has dedication that goes above and beyond what the job requires of him, and we're super proud of everything that he does every single day.
We love you!
The past year has placed an incredible strain on our community and volunteers. Thank you to every EMS provider across the Commonwealth that has selflessly stepped up every day to reduce suffering and improve the health of our communities. I am proud to serve alongside our team of dedicated volunteers at Fredericksburg Rescue Squad.
I'm super honored to be able to make this short video for Kevin Rexroth. He's a phenomenal provider. He strives every day to learn more about what we do, and he's always willing to take the time to teach others what he learns. He's a personal role model for me, and one day I hope to be as good of a medic as he is. Thanks for everything that you do, Kevin. You so deserve this honor.
My mom works in communications and she loves to help people every day that she is at work, and I love her a lot.
Thank you for all you do.
It's the good people you work with and the lives saved that we don't ever talk about, but they're there, and these awards are for all those good people whose back I rode into getting the job done.
Dr. Reese is making a positive difference in our stroke patients' lives. Thank you, Dr. Reese.
Hey, this is a shout out to Bill Tosick. You've done a great job, not only locally, but regionally, and all your work out through all the protocol committees and the other things that you're involved in. Man, you are the best instructor in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Congratulations to my father, Mo Bruce, for being awarded the Lord Fairfax EMS Council Regional Award for Outstanding EMS Educator. I am so proud of you. I think that this award is so deserving, and I can't wait to see what you do next. And I know your students are so thankful for the knowledge and the dedication that you bring to them every day. So again, thank you for all that you do. Congratulations.
Susan Halpin rocks as our stroke coordinator at Mary Washington Healthcare and is no stranger to the EMS community. She has such a passion for stroke and the importance of teamwork, always striving for excellence in her work and promoting collaboration and education with all members of the stroke team, including EMS. Her work here with them is making a difference. Thank you, Susan, for all you do.
And now, the Governor's EMS Award for Outstanding EMS Physician, the Frank M. Yiser Trophy. This award goes to an EMS physician who exemplifies outstanding leadership and dedication in the exercise of pre-hospital care. And the nominees are Dr. William Brady of Albemarle County Fire Rescue, Dr. Asher Brand of Waynesboro First Aid Crew, Dr. Amir Luca of James City County Fire Department and VCU Medical Center, Dr. Kenneth McManus of Navy Region Mid-Atlantic Fire and Emergency Services, Dr. Joseph Ornato of Richmond Ambulance Authority, Dr. William Reese of Mary Washington Hospital, Dr. Haley Rose Inman of Carilion Clinic Patient Transport and Roanoke County Fire and Rescue, Dr. Wendy Wilcoxon of Blue Ridge EMS Council. And the winner is Dr. Joseph Ornato. Dr. Joseph Ornato is the Operational Medical Director for the Richmond Ambulance Authority. He has served as chairman of the American Heart Association's National Emergency Cardiovascular Care Committee and its Advanced Cardiac Life Support Subcommittee. Dr. Ornato participates in cutting-edge research aimed at improving the EMS profession. This includes the development of a program that would allow dispatchers to be trained as FAA-certified commercial drone pilots and deliver FDA-approved naloxone intranasal spray to bystander 911 callers at the scene of an opioid overdose while first responders are responding to the victim. In addition, Dr. Ornato serves as a principal investigator of the public access defibrillation trial. The results of this study were instrumental in Congress's passage of the Cardiac Arrest Survival Act of 2006, which requires all federal buildings to have automated external defibrillators, AEDs, in public places. Dr. Ornato continues to develop programs and research that impact the EMS community.
Hey, congrats to the winner. Hey, you don't recognize me? Okay, let's move to the next category then.
Up next is the Governor's EMS Award for Outstanding Contribution to Leadership in EMS, the Kent J. Weber Trophy. This award is for an individual who has demonstrated ability to organize, conduct, manage, problem solve, and evaluate within his or her organization, and by exemplary leadership and administrative skills, improving the effectiveness, response, and delivery of EMS. The nominees are Michael Coleman of Richmond Ambulance Authority, Teresa Kingsley Varble of Washington County Fire Rescue and VSP MedFlight 2, John Lai of Lake Monticello Volunteer Rescue Squad, Brian Orndorff of City of Fairfax Fire Department, Jacob Parcell of Fredericksburg Volunteer Rescue Squad, Mitchell Paulette of Richmond County Department of Emergency Services, Stephen Powell of Rockingham County Fire Rescue, Marlon Matthew Rickman of Salem Fire and EMS Department, John Stanley of Nightingale Air Ambulance, Thomas Walton of Delta Response Team, and the winner is Teresa Kingsley Varble. Teresa Kingsley Varble has provided more than 30 years of active service to the local, regional, and state EMS system. She has demonstrated outstanding commitment to the advancement of emergency medical services as a provider, educator, and leader at all levels of EMS care. She currently serves as the coordinator of emergency management for Washington County. In that capacity, she leads the countywide public safety system and oversees the provision of EMS across the county. At the regional level, Teresa has demonstrated unwavering commitment. She has served active roles in EMS testing and training and has served as a member of the Southwest Virginia EMS Council staff. She currently serves on the EMS Council Board of Directors and on numerous regional work groups and committees. Teresa has also worked as a state certification examiner, served on several state work groups, and was a rural EMS representative on the State Rules and Regulations Committee. Teresa's leadership has had a profound impact on Virginia's EMS system.
Publicity stuff. We can't hear you out here. Get back.
Can you hear me now?
That's better.
Thank you. You know, I was thinking, maybe for the next awards we go to, let's say, Paris. Or maybe Sydney. Or better yet, possibly the Bahamas. Yeah, now we're talking. It's virtual.
And the next category is the Governor's EMS Award for Innovation Excellence in EMS. This award goes to an EMS provider, EMS agency, or private public organization involved in emergency medical services that exemplifies innovative excellence and advancement in the statewide Virginia emergency medical services system, and that has demonstrated a commitment to innovation with a comprehensive and unified system of emergency medical services throughout the Commonwealth. The nominees are Centra One Flight Team, Christiansburg Rescue Squad, Jeffrey Ferguson of Henrico County Division of Fire, Clayton Gaskins Jr. of Newsome's Volunteer Fire Department, Life Care Medical Transports, Loudoun County Combined Fire and Rescue System, Peninsula COVID-19 Operations Center, Hayden Pitchford of Madison County EMS, and Western Albemarle Rescue Squad. And the winner is Peninsula COVID-19 Operations Center. The Peninsula COVID-19 Operations Center, PCOC, was formed on March 16, 2020, and served as an incident management team encompassing all 6 fire and EMS governmental agencies located on the Virginia Peninsula. The PCOC evolved early in the COVID-19 pandemic, and its genesis was rooted to improve coordination and communication between all localities on the peninsula. It allowed the health department to have a singular point of contact with all peninsula agencies, improving consistency of messages. As the PCOC formed, it served as a collection point for COVID-19 related concerns, a data gathering point, and provided daily operational updates in a unified format. It helped maintain and support a common operating picture of the peninsula's response and management of the COVID-19 pandemic. This was critically important when understanding the number of public safety personnel exposed, tested, and quarantined, as well as emerging and creative best practices that agencies were developing and implementing.
Hey, does anyone have eyes on Gary?
No.
No?
No.
Gary! Gary! Are you in here? Where is he?
Do not go in there.
Up next is the Governor's EMS Award for Outstanding Contribution to EMS Emergency Preparedness and Response, the James A. Noggle Jr. Trophy. This award is presented to an individual, EMS organization, or EMS response group within the Commonwealth of Virginia that has demonstrated comprehensive and/or significant accomplishments for programs that provide preparedness, response, and recovery from natural, man-made, and pre-planned events which cause a significant impact on the agency and the community. The nominees are Bristol, Virginia Fire Department, City of Roanoke Emergency Management Team, Cheryl Emerson of York County Department of Fire and Life Safety, Matt Lawler of Augusta County Fire Rescue, Josh McEwen of City of Fairfax Fire Department, Debbie Smith of County of Fluvanna, Stafford County Fire and Rescue Department, Virginia Beach Community Emergency Response Team, and the winner is Stafford County Fire and Rescue Department. The Stafford County Fire and Rescue Department, established September 20th, 2005, is an all-hazards response agency, which includes an emergency management division. This sector of the agency is the coordination and support function charged with creating the framework within which Stafford County reduces vulnerability to hazards and copes with disasters. They protect the community by coordinating and integrating all activities necessary to build, sustain, and improve the capability to mitigate against, prepare for, respond to, and recover from threatened or actual natural disasters, acts of terrorism, or other man-made disasters. The Stafford County Fire and Rescue Department has been recognized for their effective emergency management and preparedness efforts, including their active CERT team, Pulse Point program, and for being the first in their region to not only obtain Heart Safe Community designation, but also develop the program to assist other localities across the Commonwealth to do the same.
You know, it's been a fun day, but let's be serious for just a moment, and we want to say thank you to some of our partners and vested stakeholders who are not only integral in the Virginia EMS Symposium and the Governor's EMS Awards, but also in the Virginia EMS system. First and foremost, thank you to the regional EMS councils. You help us provide a regionalized system of care in this great Commonwealth. We also wanted to say thank you to the Virginia Ambulance Association, the Virginia Association of Volunteer Rescue Squads, the Virginia Fire Chiefs Association, the Virginia Association of Governmental EMS Administrators, and lastly, the National Association of State EMS Officials. Thank you all for everything you do to support EMS in this great Commonwealth.
And now, last but certainly not least, the Governor's EMS Award for Excellence in Emergency Medical Services. For an individual who exemplifies outstanding dedication and service to the statewide Virginia Emergency Medical Services system and has demonstrated a commitment to a comprehensive, integrated system of emergency medical services throughout the Commonwealth. And the nominees are Jacob Flickinger of Augusta County Fire Rescue, John Henschel of Winchester Fire and Rescue Department, James Hoffler of Portsmouth Fire Rescue and Emergency Services, James Herlock Jr. of Richardsville Volunteer Fire Department and Rescue Squad, Inc., Dr. David Justice of West Point Volunteer Fire Department and Rescue Squad, Kathleen Kramer of Arlington County Fire Department, Dustin Lang of Albemarle County Fire Rescue, Stephen Simon of Roanoke County Fire and Rescue, Dr. Alan Yee of Chesterfield County Fire and EMS. And the winner is Dr. Alan Yee. Congratulations! For almost 20 years, Dr. Alan Yee has energetically worked to improve and advance EMS within the Commonwealth. He has served on various regional, state, and national committees and has shown excellence as an educator and a leader within the community. Dr. Yee is board certified in both emergency medicine and emergency medical services, and serves as an assistant professor with Virginia Commonwealth University Health Systems, specifically working with EMS fellows. In addition, he serves as the operational medical director for Chesterfield Fire and EMS and regional medical director for ODEMSA. Dr. Yee is committed to educating EMS personnel and provides guidance on regional EMS protocol and policies. Most recently, in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic, Dr. Yee worked tirelessly to research, develop, and help implement enhanced infection control procedures, guidance for employees handling potentially exposed patients, and most importantly, procedures for maintaining the health and wellness of EMS personnel. At the state level, Dr. Yee works to implement innovative EMS solutions by serving on the State EMS Advisory Board as the Patient Care Coordinator and Chair of the state's Mobile Integrated Healthcare Work Group. Dr. Yee continuously works to bring all EMS providers, career and volunteer alike, into a collaborative pursuit of self-improvement and service to the citizens.
Well, that concludes the awards program for 2020. We really appreciate you being with us for this program. As you can tell, it was a challenge. It was different from programs that we've held in the past. I also want to thank all the EMS providers, education coordinators, dispatchers, agencies, doctors, nurses, and everyone that makes our EMS system what it is. And we could not do it without you. And you are the true heroes. I want to thank you for your perseverance through this pandemic and for everything that you do to save lives in Virginia. We do have exciting news for this year. We will be having a symposium in 2021. It is scheduled for November the 3rd through the 7th. And our annual Governor's EMS Awards program for this year will be held on Saturday, November the 6th. We hope to see you there, and thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you very much.